we find that having the diverse set of skills allows people to bring their particular area of expertise to a problem, to apply different thinking, and not always be doing the same thing the same way, because people have different views. I'm Annabel Mcguire. I'm a director at Gripfast Consulting. The company is owned by my husband and myself. Within the business, I run the operations, the human resources, the hiring, the business management side of things, as well as doing my own work. We place a lot of weight on the culture piece. The skills get you to the interview. So we're not going to interview you if you don't have a good skill set. We deliberately hire diversely. So we have people in our business with PhD in psychology, psychology honours in a workplace, town planning, design, architecture, project management, construction, all as their base degrees. And we find that having the diverse set of skills allows people to bring their particular area of expertise to a problem, to apply different thinking, and not always be doing the same thing the same way, because people have different views. So it's your skill set that gets you the interview. We look at that. We place a lot of value on a university education, but we expect to train you in our way of doing business and how we approach it. So in terms of culture, I'm always looking for people that will be a good team fit. I want people who can work independently, proactively, autonomously, and as a team player. We think if you've got good core project management skills and a really good communication, written, oral, good presentation, project management is about bringing a team of experts together to deliver a product. And it's not your job to be the expert, it's your job to be the coordinator, the communicator, track the timelines, track the quality, communicate really well with the client and their senior stakeholders, understand what the client's goals are, what political environment they're playing into, what are their drivers and emphasis, and that is listening and communication and experience, and we can grow that by putting you in a team. I look at how well they listen. I look at when you ask them an open-ended question, can they take what we're asking them about and relate it to some of their experience and give you an example of how they did that particular skill that you're interested in a different environment. I look for people who have read up on us. So if somebody sends me an email and it says, "Dear Sir or Madam," I can't be bothered, because they can't be bothered to find out anything about me. They're just hoping that they'll be in luck. So the people, and it applies at an interview or in a written application, people that have looked at our website, they know who they're talking to. They tell me, "I looked at this, I was really interested about what you did on that project. I've never seen that kind of thing. How do you put it together?" Just evidence that they've looked and they're interested and they want to relate that to their experience, that they understand that we've deliberately targeted. We work in commercial, retail, infrastructure, wastewater, education, research project management, modelling projects. So the whole spectrum, and people, we've put people who've only ever done fit out, and we said, well, you're the only resource we have, welcome to education, and try and get people to think about what their skills are at a generic level. So how what they can do applies to any area of project management. And so, for example, for me, without a strong construction background, my skills are in stakeholder engagement and communication, and I can do that better than most people. So I bring that, and that's the core thing that I'm offering. So I'm looking for what people can offer in that space. The questions that they ask comes down to what are they wanting and where do they want to be. And I would anticipate that most people had actually done some homework and looked at it. So if I think about one of the people that we employed earlier this year, they were transitioning from builder side to client side, and they spent a lot of time just talking to us. We caught up for a few coffees. They came along to a team function that we had, just to make sure that they weren't jumping from one side of project management to another thinking that the grass was greener, because it's not, it's just different grass. So that person spent a lot of time trying to understand the differences in the space and spent time chatting to us. We didn't have a job for them in that instance, so spending time developing the relationship and understanding better if it was going to be a good fit worked. When you're looking for a job and applying for it, you've got to look about what you want to do, and there's a point where you've got to take a job, but there's also what do you want to do and what's a good fit for you and how does that match up to you. And listen to advice, but don't take it as one and only truth, because there's always things that are different.